Right. Good evening, children.
Good evening, teacher.
Let's start with dictation. Number 7, Nevasika. Please raise hand if you are finished writing. Right, I think we can mark. Dip. Valid. Clog. Pave. Cordial. Pure. Impure. Residential. Utensils. Expose. Physic. Physic. Stimulate. Status. Okay. Right, let's check marks. Pasindu, how many marks?
10 marks.
Very good. Kavisha. No. Ravisha.
12 teacher.
12, very good. Binali. 11, good. Umesha.
12 teacher.
Very good. Pratashi.
12 teacher.
Very good. Satini.
12 teacher.
Satini, I did not hear you.
12 teacher.
12. Okay, very good. Kavidi? Kavidi disconnected. Chamidu, no. Tilan?
10 teacher.
10. Miketa?
10 teacher.
Okay. Udari?
11 teacher.
11. Sulaksha?
12 teacher.
Very good. The Kavid? No, not yet. Kavidi has a signal problem. Okay. Maybe let's go to the lesson. First, we will discuss the time essay and go to the Colombo paper, right? So take your time essay. We have to mark the other half. Advantages of working on time. Advantages of working on time. Okay, so we have to start from the third paragraph. අපි වෙලාවට වැඩ කරන විට. When we work on time. විට. When we work on time, comma. එහි කලබලයක් නැහැ. There is no rush. There is no rush. We can do our work. We can do our work attentively. අවධානයෙන්. Attentively. When we do not waste time, when we do not waste time, comma, we can do a lot of work or many work. A lot of work or many work. ගොඩක් වැඩ. Especially විට. Especially when we start the day. When we start the day early in the morning. early in the morning, comma, we can do a workload. We can do a workload. Load එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. We can do a workload. It boosts. It boosts. Boost means ඉහළ නංවනවා. We have another good word. ඉහළ නංවනවා. Enhance. Enhance. Another good word similar to boost. ඉහළ නංවනවා. උසස් කරනවා. Right? Enhance. It boosts ඵලදායීතාවය, productivity. Right? It boosts our productivity. And efficiency, කාර්යක්ෂමතාවය, efficiency. Efficiency. We can get a ආතතියෙන් තොර දවස, stress free day. Stress free. It is an adjective. Stress free. ආතතියෙන් තොර දවස. We can get a stress free day and work for a long time. වැඩි කාලයක්. For a long time. Full stop. Check the paragraph again. When we work on time, there is no rush. We can do our work attentively. Attentively means avadhanayen. When we do not waste time, we can do a lot of work. Especially when we start the day early in the morning. We can do a workload. It boosts our productivity and efficiency. We can get a stress-free day and work for a long time. Okay. Let's go to the next paragraph. සංවිධානාත්මක පරිසරයක්. සංවිධානාත්මක සංවිධානය කළ organized environment අනිර්මාණය කිරීම creating an organized environment is another තවත් එක another way තවත් එක ආකාරයක් creating an organized environment is another way to take the best use හොඳම ප්‍රයෝජන the best use of time. Organized environment. You know about the 5S system. Organizing. You can use color codes. You can use different shelves or different boxes, different corners, label, right? The 5S system from Japan. Right, so that is connected to organized environment. It's not here and there everything. Science class books, on top that English class book, on top that school books, on top that story books, everything top. That is not organized. So when you are checking for something, it is really difficult, right? You have to search everywhere. But when you organize things, this is here, this is here, this is here, then you know what is where, right? That is organizing. Okay. අපි අපේ පාඩම් කරන තැන පිළිවෙලට සකස් කරගත යුතුයි. We must arrange our study area, home, and classroom. And classroom neatly. Then we can reach to our needs, avashyata, to our needs ikmaninma, soon or fast. What is the paragraph again? Creating, nirmane kirima. Creating an organized environment is another way to take the best use of time. We must arrange our study area, home, and classroom neatly. Then we can reach to our needs soon. These days, you all are doing online classes on your study table. So you can have your pens and pencils instead of the pencil purse in a glass. Maybe a plastic cup. So you put this way, right? This is easier than finding your pencils and rulers from your pencil purse, right? See, you can see quickly. One eye, you can get the thing, right? That is what we follow in office. So see, in the pencil purse, you have lot of pens and pencils. So it is difficult, but this is one eye, right? So same way, when you are arranging your clothes, shoes, books, story books, everything. And also remember, when you take something and after when you are going to put it back, put it in the same place. අම්මා හැමදාම කෑ ගහනවානේ කතුර ගත්ත තැනින් තියන්න. ඕක නැති වුණා කියලා හොයන්නේ මොකද? ගත්ත තැන තිබ්බේ නැහැ. ඔයා ගත්ත තැන තිබ්බනම් ඒක ගත්ත තැන මතකයි. එහෙනම් එතනම තමයි ඇත්තේ. Isn't it? Your mother always shouting. ගත්ත තැන තියන්න ළමයෝ. Right? So that is a little problem which we have. We take, use and keep it somewhere. Maybe you take the scissor to make a kite and it is still in the living room or in the veranda. Thama katura sale. Sarungale hadapu tana tissue kolat ekkam. So someone else, your sister or brother want to use the scissor and it is not on the table. Then everyone is ge peralano. Searching everywhere. Right? So the organizing is very important. Let's go to the next paragraph. ඉලක්ක තබා ගැනීම, setting goals. අපට උදව් කරනවා. Right. එතනින්ම පටන් ගමු. Setting goals. Setting goals. Helps. This is singular. Goals, no. Setting goals. Ilakka taba ganima. Taba ganima is the noun, not goals. So it is singular, right? You have to take the overall meaning. Tani terumak neme sampurna teruma. Ilakka taba ganima. Ganima singular, right? So helps. මේ S එක නිසා misunderstand කරන්න එපා. මෙයා plural කියලා. ඉලක්ක තබා ගැනීම helps. Setting goals help us to කුමද්ද කියා හඳුනා ගැනීම identify. To identify අප කළ යුත්තේ කුමක්ද? What we should do. Right? ඔයා what එකෙන් join කළාට පස්සේ question tag එක නෙමෙයි. what එක ළඟට question tag එක යන්නේ question එකක් අහද්දි. දැන් අපි join කරලා sentence එකක් හදන්නේ. එහෙනම් sentence එකකට අපි SVO order එකටයි යන්නේ. Right? So question එකක් අහනවා නම් what should we do? අපි කුමක්ද කළ යුතු? දැන් මෙතනදී join කරනවා අපි කුමක්ද කළ යුතු කියා. So it's a sentence. Then we follow what? SVO. Setting goals helps us to identify what we should do. I'm going to disconnect you. Join again, please. Okay. What we should do. It එය අපිව ඈත් කර තබනවා. It keeps keeps us away. It keeps us away. Remember, where should you put the object pronoun? After the main verb. Object pronoun එක ඔයා තියන්න ඕනේ ප්‍රධාන ක්‍රියාපදයට පසු. So your main verb is keep. Then it keeps us away. අපි ඔය ඈත් කරලා තියෙනවා from distractions. From distractions. From distractions. So it is very important. What keeps you away from distractions? යාළුවෝ සෙට් එක එකතු වෙලා නාන්න යන්න ලෑස්තිය. a distraction. දැන් මේකෙන් ඔයාව ඈඩ් කරලා තියන්නේ මොනවාද? Goals. Your goals, they are very powerful. If you have a clear goal, අපි goal setting ගැන O level last lesson එකේදී කතා කරනවා. ඒක එච්චර පරක්කු කරපු එකත් අපරාධය. ඇත්තටම දාන්න තිබුණේ පළවෙනි පාඩමට. goal setting. right? යාළුවෝ සෙට් එක එකතු වෙලා මැච් එකක් ගහන්න යනවා. ස්ටෝරි බුක්ස් කියවන්න, ලයිබ්‍රරි යන්න, shopping යනවා, යාළුවෙක්ගේ බර්ත්ඩේ පාටි එකට මොනවා හරි ගන්න. right? Those are simple things but we can see as distractions. distraction එකක් කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ අවධානය වෙනතකට යොමු වීම. මේකෙන් ඔයාව බේරගන්නේ කොහොමද? goals. I told you they are very powerful, very strong. If you have a strong goal, හොඳ ශක්තිමත් goal එකක්, හොඳ target එකක්, clear target එකක්, especially your target must be clear. Clear target එකක් තියෙනවා නම් distractions වලට හැරෙන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ, right? ඔයාව ගැට ගහගෙන ඉන්නවා. So it keeps us away from distractions. And distractions and අරගෙන යනවා, ගෙන යනවා, leads us in the correct way. නිවැරදි මාර්ගයේ. correct way. මෙතන in කියන එක වෙනුවට along කියන එක ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. along the correct way. නිවැරදි මාර්ගයේ දිගේ වාට කාටවත් බෑ ඇවිල්ලා ඔයාව ඇදගෙන යන්න. ආන්ටි පසින්දු ඉන්නවද? අපි මේ පැත්තට යනවා. ආනේ පුතේ පසින්දු පාඩම් කරනවනේ. මේ දැන් ඔන්න පාඩම් කරන්න පටන් ගත්තේ අන්න homework එකක් තියෙනවලු class එකේ sir බනිනවා කිව්වා. Right? So those answers coming out when you have a clear goal, right? A strong goal. Good. Now let's go to the next paragraph. අපි හැම කෙනාටම, you can see it is singular. Every one of us. Everyone is singular. අපෙන් හැම කෙනාටම. I, you and this one and this one and this one and everyone. හැමෝටම නෙමෙයි, හැම කෙනාටම, one by one. Every one of us has. This is singular, so has. Every one of us has 24 hours per day. Per day means dawasata, right? 24 hours. 24 you can write in numbers. 24 hours per day. Per day means dawasata. අපි නිතරම පැමිණිලි කරනවා. We often complain. We often complain. අපිට ප්‍රමාණවත් තරම් කාලය නැහැ කියලා. Complain that we do not have ප්‍රමාණවත් තරම් enough time. We often complain that we do not have enough time. At the same time, අතරම at the same time, comma, අපිට දකින්න පුළුවන් සමහර මිනිස්සු, we can see some people at the same time we can see some people achieve a great success. ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨ සාර්ථකත්වයක් සමහර අය ජය ගන්න. What is the sentence again? At the same time, we can see some people achieve a great success. ඒක වෙලාවට වැඩ කිරීමේ පරම ප්‍රතිඵලයයි. Utmost result. It is the ඒක. It is the utmost. Utmost means parama, usasma pratipalaya. It is the utmost result of working on time. Working on time. Every one of us has 24 hours per day. We often complain that we do not have enough time. At the same time, අපි මේ complain කර ඉන්න අතරෙම, at the same time, we can see some people achieve a great success. අපි වෙලාව නැහැ කිය ඉන්න අතරේ සමහර මිනිස්සු හිතා ගන්න බැරි තරම් වැඩ කරලා තියෙනවා. So, why is that? How do they do that? Do they have extra time? No. It is the utmost result of working on time. Okay. You can ask me any questions. Maybe you have used different words, similar words. Any questions about the essay? You do not have to copy this essay for your exam, right? You do not have to cram. Cram means katapadam karana. You do not have to cram this essay for your exam. But you can write a similar one, an essay close to this. And also in this one, I did not add much on time management. You know, time management, giving the priority. මූලිකව කරන්න ඕනේ වැඩ ටික ඉස්සෙල්ලාම කරන එක. Right? So you can add that also to this topic, time management. Give priority, get the help. Right? When you have a lot of work to do, you can of course get help. It is it is not necessary for you to do all the work. What I mean is, it is very clear that you all are doing your O-level exam, so you have to study a lot. So your parents will release you from household work, right? දැන් ගෙදර වැඩ වලින් අම්මයි තාත්තයි ඔයාව නිදහස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. අනිත් අපි හිතමු normal situation එකක්, not covid situation. normal situation එකේදී නම් ගෙවල් වල මන් දන්නේ මේ දවස්වල ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ගෙවල් වල කොහොමද කියලා. නමුත් when we were studying for the exams අපේ ගෙවල් වල TV නෑ. no television, no teledrama. යන්තම් news ටික අහගෙන ටක් ගාලා off කරනවා TV එක. දාන ගෙවල් trip මුකුත් නෑ. Right? So it is not the dedication of only one person. When you are studying, then ශිෂ්‍යත්වයට නම් ගොඩක්ම ගෙවල් වල මේ දේ වෙනවා. ඒක අපි හොඳටම දන්නවා. නංගිමාලි ශිෂ්‍යත්ව කරනවා නම් අපිට මැච් එක බලා ගන්නත් නැහැ. සද්ද අඩුවට දාගෙන තාත්තයි අයියයි රණ්ඩු වෙනවා මැච් එක බලන්න විදියක් නැහැ කියලා. නංගි ශිෂ්‍යත්ව කරනවා. Right? So it is not the determination or dedication, especially dedication. එක්කෙනෙක්ගේ කැපවීම නෙමෙයි. Everyone helps, right? So that goes to time management. You can get help from others. So what I mean is, you can get an idea from this essay, and you can create a new essay for your exam, right? You don't have to copyright this one. You don't have to cram this essay. කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා. You can add your own ideas and write a good essay. No questions?
Teacher,
Yeah.
ඒ අතර අපිට දකින්න පුළුවන් සමහර ශිෂ්ටමේස සාර්ථකත්වයක් ජය ගන්නවා කියන එකට. Meanwhile, we can see some people achieve their goals successfully. හරිද?
Yes, of course. Your word is meanwhile. ඒ අතර. Is it Pratashi?
Yes.
Correct, Pratashi. Very good. Thank you for that word. Another similar word others can note down. Meanwhile, at the same time. Similar word here for this, meanwhile. Yeah, it's very good. Meanwhile, at the same time. Very good. Any other similar words?
Last sentence. It is the utmost result to being working on time වෙනුවට punctual.
Of course. Punctual means work on time. It's a single word. You are very correct, Pratashi. It is the utmost result of being punctual. Very good. Thank you. When you talk, I feel really happy. Okay. If no questions, let's go to Colombo paper. Right. It's a very good paper. Colombo paper, this is from last year, 2020. I think I told you, right? One of my students from Vishaka College gave me this paper. Last year one. That's why the corona question is there, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's mark it. Usually we know that Colombo papers are really high standard, a little difficult, right? Their papers are a little difficult than our papers, the Kalutara papers or the other papers. The Colombo papers are a little difficult, but this is a very simple and beautiful paper, right? Let's mark. Colombo paper. This is one of the recent Langadima out to a paper, right? It's 2020. So you can see maybe our O-level paper, 2021 O-level paper will be also a simple paper like this. Is this paper very difficult? No, right? You can do. Let's see what is your score. How many marks can you score? Then it will be very close to your O-level exam mark, right? So we can see that the O-level papers are actually not that difficult, right? O-level paper එක අපි හිතන ප්‍රමාණයට වඩා එහා ගිය අමුතු අමාරු එහෙම paper එකක් නෙමෙයි. නිතරම දෙන්නේ අපිට familiar questions, right? We just have to be very clear about our grammar. That's the problem. Okay, so Columbus on. Match the descriptions and occupations. Write the letter of the occupation in the correct blank. A person who treats patients. Nurse. A person who fits and repairs pipes. Plumber. Plumber. A person who repairs the machines. Mechanic. A person who looks after the babies. Nanny. A person who repairs shoes. Cobbler. A person who makes knives and axes. Blacksmith. Kammalkaru. And I think you also know about goldsmith. Rankaru. Right? Blacksmith means kammalbas. Kammalbas, right? Goldsmith means Rankaru. Goldsmith. කැකිල්ල රජුරුවන්ගේ කතාවේ goldsmith කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා, right? එයා ලොකු කටක් තියෙන කලයකින් වතුර දාලා something happened in that story, remember, right? එයා no. Goldsmith ලස්සන කරාබු දෙකක් හදලා ඒ ගෑනු කෙනා ඒක දාගෙන ගම වටේ ගිහිල්ලා පෙන්නලා තමයි කලේ කට ලොකු වුණා කියන්නේ. So that is goldsmith and කැකිල්ලේ story. Test 2. Fill in the blanks in the following dialogue. Use the words given below. The first one is done for you. So this question is not grammar question. It is about vocabulary. It's about our words. How much words do you know? Actually, they are 4-letter, 5-letter, simple words. Right? So that is why from grade 1 to grade 11, api gutikaka dictation පාඩම් කරන්නේ, we need lots of words, right? So it's not a grammar question. Okay. So story, football, injured, ditch, bed, visit. Where is your friend Neith today? He is not well, so he has to stay in bed. What's wrong with him? He has injured his leg. You have to write the answer. Oh, poor Neith. What happened to him? He played football. He played football with his friends and fell into a ditch. Ditch is kanuwa. Another word we have drain. Drains කියන්නේ කාණු. You can write there drain. Drain එක කාණුව. Shall we visit him? Next page. Yeah. Shall we visit him? Okay. Let's take him some storybooks. That's fine. Number 3. Study the picture given. Fill in the blanks in the paragraph using the words given below. Write the number of the correct word in the blank. The first one is done for you. I think I forgot to send the photo. Number 11. There are 9 words, right? It's a printing mistake. Number 11. Please write number 11, baby. Here write number 11, baby. Okay, I will give you some time. Try the paragraph again. I know it was difficult for you to answer with 10 answers. Please raise hand if you are finished writing. Try again. Number 11 is baby. Sorry about that. I forgot to send you the photo. Try again and raise hand. All done? Only half. Sanduni, you have the paper, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Tilan, not finished? Finish, right. Let's check then. I think you did not change many. Okay, so study the picture below. Fill in the blanks in the paragraph using the words given below. Write the number of the correct word in the blank. You do not have to write the word. You write the number. Walking, buildings, tree, lady, street, two, women, sitting, crossing, talking, baby. This is a picture of a busy street. There are many people, one walking along the pavement on either side. Depattema, either side of the number 5 street. Either side of the street. There are both men and women on the street. There is a police officer talking to a young man sitting on the pavement. There is a tree. Oh no, there is a lady. There is a lady just behind the police officer carrying a baby. බබෙක් වඩාගෙන ඉන්න ගෑනු කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා, right? Short dress එකක් ඇඳගත්ත. Carrying a baby. There are two vehicles. Two vehicles on the street. There is a big tree on the pavement beside one of the vehicles. There are many tall buildings along the street. There is a boy crossing the road in front of the vehicles. There is a boy crossing the road. Five, 7, 10, 8, 4, 11, 6, 3, 2, 9. Test 4. Test 4 is a grammar question, but not very difficult grammar. Each underlined word in the following text is incorrect. Write the correct word in the space given. The first one is done for you. So he played, past tense. So he played with the child the whole day long. And they were very happy. The sky, we are in past tense. The sky was so blue. The sun was so bright. The water was so sparkling. Sparkling. Spark එකක් කියන්නේ ගිනි පුළිඟුවක්. Spark එක. Right? Spark එකක් කියන්නේ ගිනි පුළිඟුවක්. So sparkling means ගිනි වගේ, ගින්දර වගේ දිලිසෙනවා. Water was so sparkling. The leaves were so green. Flowers were so lovely. Lovely flowers. Flowers were so lovely. And they heard such wonderful singing birds. And so much butterflies. No, butterflies countable. So many. So many butterflies. Much is uncountable. Much sugar, much water. Right? So many butterflies. That everything was beautiful. See, everything was beautiful. Every singular, remember that. Everything was singular. Sorry, everything was beautiful. This singular. This was fine weather. Test 5. Test 5. Read the dialogue between Ritu and Deena and write the necessary information in the given space. Right. In this question is also not much on grammar. Again, it's vocabulary. It's not reported speech or passive voice or what. Again, it's vocabulary. Right? Vachana gana again ahanne. Ritu and Deena. Hello, I am Ritu. Hello, I am Deena. I am from Atlia College, Matugama. I am from Ladies College, Panadura. Are you the secretary of the English Literary Association? Yes. What about you? I am the president of our college literary association. I am invited here because we won the divisional debate competition. Division means Kottasha. Right? Kottasha Taranga. Oh, I see. I won the first place in prepared speech at the divisional competition. Prepared speech එකක් කියන්නේ ඔයගලන්ට කලින් මාතෘකාව දෙනවා. ඒකට ලෑස්ති වෙලා ගිහිල්ලා කතාවක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? There are other speech competitions. At the point, they will give you the topic. Then only 3 minutes you have to deliver the speech. Right? Look, they are going to start the award ceremony. Okay, let's go in. Shall we meet after the ceremony? Sure, we shall. Okay. Ritu and Deena are students from two different schools in Kalutara district. Ritu is from Ladies College, Panadura. Deena is from Atlia College. Atlia College. Matugama. They met at the awards ceremony. Awards ceremony of divisional competitions. Ritu is the president. Ritu is the president of English Literary Association. Of her college. Deena has won the first place in prepared speech. Prepared speech for her college. They agreed to meet after the ceremony. ඒගොල්ලෝ එකඟ වුණේ meet වෙනවයි කියලා. ceremony එකෙන් පස්සේ. They agreed to meet. Right. Test 6. Write an announcement about a student's talent show that has been organized by your college media society to raise funds, including the following organizers, date, time, venue, ticket prices. ඔගොල්ලෝ අර මුදල් එකතු කරන්න යන්නේ ඒ නිසා tickets වලට තමයි පෙන්නන්නේ. You can take a name for this talent show. Like what? Young talents, boys talents, right? Whatever, you can select any name for this also. Okay, test 7. Acid rain. Acid rain can be a real problem. It happens when rain or mist, වැස්ස නැත්නම් මීදුම, water is there, no? Rain or mist combines with an overload of air pollutants. වායු දූෂක overload එකක්. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් වාතයේ දූවිල්ල, dust and pollutants are there. But this happens when it has an overload, right? ප්‍රමාණය ඉක්මවා ගිය load එකක් තියෙනකොට. The pollution comes from smoke and fumes from power plants. Power plants, balagara, right? Factories, homes and vehicles. The smoke results from burning such fuel as coal, galanguru, wood, oil and natural gas. Acid rain causes health problems in humans. It also damages the soil and it is harmful to animals, trees and plants. When acid rain falls into waterways, it can kill fish and other life in the water. It rusts machinery. Rust malakada kanava, right? It rusts machinery, damages paints on cars. Car wala thinta diya karala daano tiken tika. And eats away stone buildings and statues. This one is very important. Eats away kadamanama. Stone buildings and statues. Galin kala godanagili saha pilima. Right? It can be a really problem. Eat away statues. Right? Buddhu pilima wage godak historical statues. Ara tika tika khadane wenna puluwan. Right? Eats away. Okay. Which can be a real problem? Heavy rain, ice rain, acid rain. 1C. Which comes from smoke and fumes. Solution, pollution, erosion. The words are very beautiful. Solution eka visanduma. And we have other solution, dravanaya. Right? Chemical solutions, dravana. So we have two meanings. Solution, visanduma or dravana. Pollution is the answer. Erosion, kadane. Panshu kadane, right? Soil erosion. What kind of problems can be caused to humans from acid rain? Health. Health problems. Mental and physical, of course, correct. But the most correct answer is, the best answer is health. Where does the acid rain fall into? Highway, waterway, subway. The answer is waterway. But you know highway, Mahamarga. Subway. Subway means Polavata yating tanu, Umang Marga. Right? Subway is Umang Marga. Highway, Mahamarga. Highway kiyane expressway ka nemei. Adivegi margaya expressway. Highway means Mahamarga. You know, Marga saha Mahamarga kila devargayak tiyena, right? So highway is Mahamarga. Subway is Umang Marga. Underline the incorrect statement. Samanen incorrect kiyana wachane paper ekaka highlight karala denawa. Kada lamai patala ganna nisa correct answer එක නෙමෙයි, incorrect answer. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Only 10. 4 more. 11. There were 14, 12. Okay, maybe I will start. Underline the incorrect answers, right? So what I told you is normally in the question paper, they highlight, underline. Because children mistake, they are going to underline the correct one. And wonder, this one is correct and this one is correct. Why is that? right ළමයි වැරදියට තේරුම් ගන්නවා මේ උත්තර දෙකම හරිනේ දැන් මම මොකද අන්ඩර්ලයින් කරන්න ඕනේ නමුත් question එක දීලා තියෙන්නේ වාගෙන් අහන්න incorrect එක right that's why you have to read the question carefully question එක කියවන්න නැතුව අන්ඩර්ලයින් කරන්න answer කරන්න ගියොත් පැටලෙන්න පුළුවන් so this one incorrect statement acid rain damaged the soil yes acid rain rust machinery yes acid rain cleans the water. No. So answer C is incorrect. You have to underline that. Okay, test 8. Your hobby, your favorite game. Right. Test 9. Test 9 is a grammar question, but not very difficult. Read the text and underline the most suitable word given within brackets. Most suitable means there can be two suitable answers, but you have to underline the most suitable one. most suitable කම අපි වඩාත්ම ගැලපෙන එක underline කරන්න. සමහර වෙලාවට ගැලපෙන උත්තරේ දෙකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ දෙකෙන් වඩාත්ම ගැලපෙන එක නැත්නම් තුනම ගැලපෙනවා වගේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. වඩාත්ම ගැලපෙන උත්තරේ තමයි අපි underline කරන්නේ. Many thousands years ago, there was no need for people to move about much. People traveled on foot, carrying their goods. Then they learned to and the original verb use. To and the original verb use animals. People found that it was to travel using animals than walking, then we go to comparative. Faster than. මේකට වඩා වැඩි. Right? Than කියන්නේ අපි දෙන්නෙක් compare කරනවා. Faster than, faster to travel using animals than walking. Next, the vehicles. රෝද යෙදූ vehicles. රෝද සහිත wheeled vehicles. Wheeled vehicles. They transported more than one person at a time. James Watt invented the steam engine in 1775. This brought about a revolution. Revolution. See, that question is also not a grammar question. එතන මේ ප්‍රශ්නෙත් vocabulary. Revolution, renovation, relaxation. Revolution විප්ලවය, renovation ප්‍රතිසංස්කරණය, relaxation සැහැල්ලුවෙන් සිටීම. එතන grammar question එකක් නෙමෙයි, right? Again vocabulary. Right. So revolution in movement. Steam power was introduced to ships, trains and many other vehicles. Test 10. Test 10 is a direct grammar question. Well වටාරන්නේ කෙලින්ම grammar question. Right? Reported speech. Change the following sentences into indirect speech. Shani said, I watched a documentary about dolphins on television yesterday, Shani said. So, number 10, Shani said that. Shani said that. I think Satini in grade 10 class or 11 class asked me this question. Teacher අපි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට කරන්නේ ඉස්සරහට Shani said කියලා දාලානේ. පිටිපස්සට ආවොත් මොකද කරන්න කියලා, right? So මට මතකයි මම එදා පැහැදිලි කළා සාමාන්‍ය විදියටම ලියාගෙන යන්න කියලා. I think it's Satini. Satini තමයි reported speech එක ගැන මගෙන් ප්‍රශ්න කීපයක් ඇහුවේ. Right. So Shani said කියන එක පිටිපස්සට තිබුණාත් අපි සාමාන්‍ය විදියට ලියාගෙන යනවා. The rules are the same. Right? Shani said that she had watched. She had watched a documentary. වාර්තා වැඩසටහන, right? About dolphins on television the previous day. The previous day. Remember, when you give marks, if one mistake is there, then no marks. Pronouns or the verb or the other changes. If there is one mistake, no marks, right? There is not half mark things. Okay. Number 2. Bandula said that he was living the adventure of his life. Number 3, the young lady said that she had not made The question is from simple past, negative. We go to past perfect, negative. So, had not and the past participle. We do not use short form here. So, the young lady said that she had not made such a mistake. Fourth one, Neeta says. Did you see this? Did you see this? We don't change. Okay. So Neeta says that her father is an engineer. It's not a printing mistake. It's a question. Her father is an engineer. My auntie said that everyone had to drive. Everyone had to drive. slowly. If they wanted, another verb we have, wanted, you have to change. Right? Not only had to, but also you have to change wanted. To live long. Yeah, change karanna. To live long. Okay. 5 marks. Test 11. Very good. This is the paragraph. I am really thankful to this paragraph, right? I can talk a lot about this. It's about learning English. Okay, so what are the answers? Pronunciation, regularly, dictionary, understand, notebook, comics. Comics means chitrakata, right? Chitrakata. Meanings, context. Context, antargataya. Context, antargataya. Movies, practice, vocabulary, improve, translator, effective. Okay, so no difficult words are there. If you would like to improve your English, improve. Number 1, like is very important. If you like, if you don't like, then no use. There must be your likeness. Kamatta metana tiyenna ඕන. Okay? If you would like to improve your English, one thing you can do is to build up your vocabulary. Vocabulary. In order to do this, make a karanna, you have to practice a lot. ONE1, 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 TWO2, TW, right? That is how we practiced. We practiced a lot. I'm afraid there is not a shortcut for this. I'm afraid මට කියන්න කනගාටුයි මට බයයි කියන්න. There is not a shortcut for this. Yeah. When the teachers give the list of the irregular verbs, when the teachers give the students the list of the irregular verbs, the past tense and participles, the teachers give you the paper, the original verb, past tense, participle in the alphabetical order. I think you all remember that your laminated paper. There are lot of words. Make a dunna gamang mokada prashne. Ane teacher, how to practice all these words? They are looking for shortcuts. Do we have any shortcuts? No, you have to practice one by one. Now we are teachers, but when we were going to school, that time we also had to practice them as dictation. We also got punishment for doing mistakes. We also stood under the class next to the canteen. Our class was next to the canteen. All the akkala look here, look there, laughing at us and go. Api eliya hitaගෙන ඉන්නවා dictation වැරදිලා. So we also got the same punishment. There are no shortcuts. You have to practice, right? So, but there are many effective ways. That is important. There are many effective ways. Shortcut නැහැ. හැබැයි effective ways තියෙනවා. ඵලදායී ක්‍රම වැඩ කරන ක්‍රම කීපයක් තියෙනවා මේකට. Effective ways. First of all, you should read a lot. Yeah, it's not only about your pupils book, not only about your English period, not only about your English classwork. You should read a lot. Other things, newspapers, storybooks, posters, magazines, whatever you have, any paper will do. You must read a lot. You can read short stories. Number 5, comics. Comics are very important. Comics are actually really helpful because in a comic, with some words, there is a picture. In a comic book, Chitra Katha, right? With the words, there is a picture. So you will understand immediately what is going on. Storybook එකක් නම් paragraph එක ටිකක් දිගට කියවගෙන යන්න ඕනේ ඔයාට ඒක තේරෙන්න. නමුත් comic එකකදී immediately ඒ කියවන සැනින් ඔයාට understand වෙනවා, right? Comics, newspapers, magazines, etc. depending on your English level. As you read, you can try to guess the meanings. Guess the meanings of unknown words from the context of the sentence. What is the meaning? When you are reading a storybook, to tell the truth, when you are reading a storybook, from word to word, you do not go to the dictionary. What you do is, with the difficult word, you read and try to understand the meaning, not the complete meaning, a rough meaning, right? You try to understand the meaning of that word. Then after the story, maybe you go to the dictionary and find the correct meaning. So we do not understand the exact. හරියටම හරි meaning එක නෙමෙයි අපි guess කරනවා. මේ වගේ තේරුමක් වෙන්නේ නැති මේ වචනේ ඇත්ත කියලා. සමහර වෙලාවට වාක්‍ය කොහෙත්ම තේරුම් ගන්න බැරි වුණොත් තමයි අපි dictionary ගිහිල්ලා මේක බලාගන්නේ, right? So if you cannot, එහෙම guess කරන්න බැරි වුණොත්, if you cannot, then you look up the definition in a dictionary. කොහෙත්ම ගෙස් කරන්න බැරි වුණොත් නැත්නම් මේ වචනෙන් මේ සම්පූර්ණ වාක්‍යෙම අයිඩියා එක වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ස්ටෝරි එකම වෙන පැත්තකට හැරෙනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, right? Then we quickly run to the dictionary. English to English dictionary should be your first choice and keep the translator as last. English to English dictionary. Here they say English to English dictionary should be your first choice. ආගේ පළවෙනි choice එක වෙන්න ඕනේ English to English dictionary. I'm sorry, not the Malala Sekar. Keep the translator at last. Translator dictionaries from English to Sinhala or English to Tamil dictionary එක අන්තිමටම වෙන්න තියාගන්න. English to English dictionary එක තමයි ඔයා ළඟින්ම first choice එක විදියට තියාගන්න කියන්නේ. Another way of building vocabulary is to watch movies in English. Watch movies in English, which will also help with pronunciation. Pronunciation. This is actually one of my problem because I learned most of things by books. not by watching and listening. So sometimes my pronunciation is not good. I know that. So these days I am trying to overcome that problem. I watch and listen to lot of things. So when you watch, you learn the correct pronunciation. We know the pronunciation of the English people and the Sinhala people is different. We are speaking open mouth. They are not speaking in that way. They mostly give out the sir sound. Sir. Right? English ay කියන දේවල් අපිට understand කරන්න අමාරු ඒකයි. They mostly speak close mouth. But Sinhalese and Tamils and most of the Asians, we speak full mouth. හොඳට කටඇරලා උච්චාරණය කරන තමයි අපි පුරුදු වෙලා ඉන්නේ, right? So, but the correct way is, for English, the correct way is their pronunciation. අපිට කියන්න බෑ මේ Asian කට්ටිය තමයි හරියට English කතා කරන්න කියලා. It is their language, right? For us, it is a second language. So when you see movies, you hear their language, you learn pronunciation. Try to be involved with the language. Language එකත් එක්ක join වෙන්න බලන්න. As much as you can. Keep a vocabulary notebook and write down a few words each day. Notebook එකක් තියාගන්න. Notebook. And also remember, writing words is not only useful. You have to make sentences and make that word your own. වාක්‍යයක් ලියලා ඒ වාචනේ ඔයාගේ කරගන්න. When you write a sentence, then you understand the correct meaning. How to use this word, right? Every day we practice lot of words for dictation. When you write sentences, from these words, they become yours. Write down a few words each day. Keep in mind that you have to revise them regularly. Revision කරන්න නිතරම ආමේ ලියන වචන ටික. Regularly. In my opinion, to communicate with people, all you need is words. Communicate කරන්න ඔයාට ඕන වෙන්නේ වචන. Right? That is why at the beginning of this year, I wanted to give you all dictionary. Remember last year in our grade 10 class, we did not have any dictation. We did our work by tudes and all the things. Last year, we did not do much online classes. So we did not practice dictation. Then I told you, I realized my last year O-level batch, their word list is very poor, very weak, childish. They did not have any heavy new words. Right? That's why I started dictation for all the classes as usual. So, the word is very important. In my opinion, to communicate with people, all you need is words. Without words, we cannot talk. Even if you just say the words one after another. වචන ටිකක් පේලියට කියාගෙන ගියත් ඔයා people most likely will understand. මිනිස්සුන්ට ඒක තේරෙනවා. Will understand what you means, regardless of නොසලකා හැර, regardless of the order of the words and grammar. දැන් ඊයේ වෙච්ච සිදුවීමක් ඔයා දන්න වචන ටික එකතු කරලා ගැට ගහලා yesterday, what did you do yesterday? දැන් කවුරු හරි වගේ yesterday I go temple, I offer flowers, then I go to the pharmacy, I buy. It's all wrong. You are talking about yesterday, you must use the past tense words, but the other person really understand you, right? So that's why you do not need exact grammar for speaking, for communication. That is why, you know, when your aunties or uncles, they go to work in other countries like Korea, Japan, or Arabian countries, or maybe America, whatever, when they go to work in other countries, within 2-3 months, they learn the language. They become very proficient in that language, right? ගිහිල්ලා මාස දෙක තුනෙන් අරාබි භාෂාව අපේ uncles auntie අයියලා කළා අල්ල ගන්නවා. Do they know everything about grammar? No, it is the use, භාවිතය, right? Grammar, the මේකේ තියෙන rules, the මේ දේවල් නැතුව basic ටික ඉස්සෙල්ලම අල්ල ගන්නවා. After that, step by step, we can do the correct way. Good, very good. So that is another lesson for learning English. Number 12. Quickly go. Complete the following passage using the most appropriate. Appropriate means suitable. Form of the verb given within brackets. The first one is done for you. This is tenses verb question. It's really tenses. I have been learning English for 9 years. But last year, I did not work hard for English term test. I passed my O-level exam successfully at the end of this year. You are having your O-level exam at the end of this year. So it did not come yet. What you will write? I want to pass. What a pass when on, because your exam is at the end of this year. The time is not yet. I want. Just after my O-level exam this year. So we haven't done our exam yet. So the exam එකටත් පස්සේ කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම future එකට යනවා, right? Just after my O-level exam this year, I will do an English certificate course in Colombo. At the moment, it's very important helping word. At the moment means now. මේ දැන් එනවා යන්න ඕනේ present continuous tense එකට. At the moment, I am revising. English lessons I learned. Now I enjoy, or now I am enjoying. Now I enjoy learning English more than ever. If I pass my exam successfully. If type 1, we have 3 types of if clause. Type 1 එකේදී simple present tense එකත් එක්ක අනිත් පැත්තට යන්න ඕනේ future tense එක. I will get. The eligibility means අයදුම් කිරීමේ හැකියාව. Eligibility. I will get the eligibility to start my English certificate course at the Open University of Sri Lanka. I understand that there is no time to be lost. නැති කරගන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ, right? නාස්ති කරන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ. Right, here with this question I want to remind you that after O-level, I mean when you are doing your A-level, most of the students ignore English. හොඳට O-level English කරන ළමයි A-level වලදී English class යන්නේ නැතුව අනිත් subjects වලට ගොඩක් අවධානය යොමු කරනවා. Some teachers even say A-level teachers, the teachers of the other subjects, they say you do not have to worry about English. You do not need English to enter university. You just have to work hard on your subjects. අපි හිතමු science කරන ළමයි chemistry, bio, physics subjects වල ගොඩ දාගන්න English වලින් ඔයාලට campus වලට mark එකක් එන්නේ. මෙච්චර අමාරු subjects සියදී ආ English වලට මහන්සි වෙන්න කියලා. But remember, we have an aptitude test when you enter the university, right? We have an aptitude test. It's in English. So when you pass the aptitude test with good marks, you can enter to the best batch of the faculty. Right? ඔයාලට English වලට හොඳ mark එකක් තියෙනවා නම් හොඳම batch එකට තේරෙනවා. ඔයාගේ English level එක අනුව තමයි ඔයාගේ batch එක තේරෙන්නේ. ඔයාගේ batch එක select වෙන්නේ. හොඳම batch එකත් එක්ක ඔයාලට යන්න ඕන නම් හොඳ English mark එකක් තියෙනවා නම් වැඩේ ලේසි. ඔයාගේ ලකුණු English ලකුණු ටික අඩු වුණොත් ඔයාලට සාමාන්‍ය average batch එකක් තමයි හම්බෙන්නේ. කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය students ලා brightම කට්ටිය ඉන්නේ හොඳම ලකුණු තියෙන තැන. Right? So it depends on English. Aptitude test එකට ඔයාගේ A level result එක බලපාන්නේ නැහැ. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම A level result එකෙන් ඔයා campus select වුණාම එතනදී aptitude test එකක් තියෙනවා. I mean අභියෝගතා පරීක්ෂණය, right? ඒක හැමෝම ලියන්න වෙනවා. එතනදී තමයි ඔයාගේ English knowledge එක අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ. English අඩු වුණොත් අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ඔයාට 3 months immediate course එකක් කරනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ කරලා ඔයාගේ English level එක ඒ මට්ටමට ගේනවා. මොකද අපි දන්නවනේ lectures English medium කියලා right. So ඔයා A level උත් සාමාන්‍ය O level English හොඳටම කරලා ඒ ටික A level වලදීත් continue කරනවා. මම කියන්නේ double මහන්සි වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඔයාගේ normal subjects වලට ඒ විදිහටම වැඩ කරගෙන ගිහලා සාමාන්‍ය touch එකේ තියාගන්න A level general English අතෑරලා දාන්න එපා right. මම දන්නවා ගොඩක් මගේ ළමයි සමහර ළමයි ඇවිල්ලා මගෙන් A level teachers ලා ගැන අහන ඒක නම් මම දන්නේ නැහැ sorry ඇත්තටම. නමුත් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ටීචර් කෙනෙක් හොයාගෙන සමහර ඉස්කෝලවල කරන්නෙත් නැහැනේ general English. ඒ නිසා ටීචර් කෙනෙක් හොයාගෙන A level English ටිකක් touch එකේ යන්න. ගොඩක් මහන්සි වෙන්න නෙමෙයි. සාමාන්‍ය පේපර් එක ගොඩ දා ගන්න පුළුවන් විදියට කරගෙන යන්න right. අතෑරලම දාන්න එපා. never ignore. Okay. Now let's go to question number 13. In some schools, I know like Colombo, Nalanda, they all do general English also in the same level, but most of the schools, they ignore general English, right? Okay. Match the headlines with their descriptions. Write the correct letter in the given blank. One is done for you. Location of lifelong stores. Saving money by not paying interest. Interest is poliya. කැමැත්ත නෙමෙයි මෙතන interest එක පොලිය. Ordering furniture from home. Guidance on purchasing furniture. Purchase buy. Special offers for the season. A wide range of furniture. Want to buy a small coffee table. It's the example F. The lifelong furniture stores offer a 1-year interest-free installment scheme on every purchase. Answer C. Installment means කොටස් වශයෙන් ගෙවීම right. කාණ්ඩ වශයෙන් ගෙවීම. Scheme එකක් you know marking scheme. යෝජනා ක්‍රමය. Scheme means යෝජනා ක්‍රමය. මෙන්න මේකයි අපේ plan right. Another word plan. Scheme එක plan එක. සැලසුම. You are entitled. Entitled means වරප්‍රසාද ලබනවා privileged. You are entitled to a 20% discount if you pay the full amount by cash, check or credit card. Answer D. Guidance, no, sorry, special offers for the season. 20% offer එකක් තියෙනවා. 20% offer. No need of visiting lifelong furniture showroom. Send us a purchase order. Furniture will be delivered to your doorstep. ගෙදරටම deliver කරනවා. E. For more information about latest furniture styles, a staff member is available in every store to give you advice free of charge. Guidance on purchasing furniture. Guidance එකක් දෙනවා. We have stores in every major city. For our branch network, just check your telephone directory. A. Location. Test 14. Yeah, you can try the letter also. Write on one of the following. A. Members of the environmental club of your school wish to visit Sinharaja forest. As the secretary of the club, write a letter to the director of the Department of Forestry. Nuge Goda, asking for permission to visit the place. Mankwa grade 9 class ke me letter එක තිබුණා. Asking for permission to visit. Right? Address එක ලස්සනට දීලා තියෙනවා යාට. date and time, number of members, school environmental club එක නිසා teachers ලත් යනවා, right? Students teachers දෙකම ලියන්න. Duration ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොච්චර වෙලාවක් ඉන්නවද? guide කෙනෙක්ගේ help එක දෙන්න කියලා. It's a very good letter. The graph is also not a problem. The given bar graph shows the result of a survey done with 100 students in our school on their favorite dessert. Right? So you can write the horizontal and the vertical axis. මේ විදිහට ලියාගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. Test 15 is very beautiful. Before that, I will disconnect you and please join again. Test 15. Okay, let's go to test 15. Read the story and answer the questions given below. Ava lived alone in an old house in the city. Ava. We are not sure if it is a girl or a boy, right? Ava. During the day, Ava worked very hard at the car factory. You can imagine car factories, lot of cars are in the line, right? Maybe you have seen photos of the car factories in Japan or countries. At night, she looked forward to a nice quiet sleep in her big soft bed. Okay, so Ava is a lady, right? Let's imagine a young lady, about 23-25 years old, right? Living alone in a house, in an old house in the city, right? It's very important when you are doing test 15. Imagine the story. That is what I always do, and I enjoy a lot. Whatever story I am reading, I imagine the things, right? So I can understand it better, and also I can enjoy. Most of the time, in our O-level papers and Western province or support paper or whatever, they give us really enjoyable stories. Very rarely there are endless stories, means no ending or sad endings. සතෙක්ට කරදරයක් වෙලා ඒ වගේ stories බොහොම කලාතුරකින් තියෙන්නේ. Most of the time we have really funny stories, right? Now ගොඩාක් මේ වෙද්දි papers කරලා තිනවා. මේ ඔක්කොගෙම මතක ඇති අර කවුද ඩිලාන් මේ ගෝරිල්ලාට සූට් එක දාන්නේ, right? ඒ වගේ very funny stories තමයි මේවා තියෙන්නේ. So this is also another one. එතකොට හැමදෙස්සෙම මම කරන්නේ මේක story එක imagine කරන. එතකොට මට හොඳට තේරෙනවා, enjoy වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. So let's imagine Ava, 23-24 years young girl. She works in a car factory. So at night she look forward. Look forward means මග බලාගෙන ඉන්න, right? She look forward to a nice quiet sleep in her big soft bed. One night Ava heard noise coming from the attic. Attic means what? අටුව. අටුව දැන් අපි ලංකාවේ අටුව කියන්නේ අර කුස්සියේ ලිපට උඩින් වී ගබඩා කරන්න ලී වලින් හදලා තියෙන එකක්, right? So something about the ceiling. Ceiling එකට උඩින් හදලා තියෙන store room එකක් වගේ තැන. Attic. සිංහල is අටුව. Thump thump, tap tap. It went on and on. Thump thump, tap tap කියන්නේ තට්ටු කරනවා, right? Like this. Tap tap. Went on and on. දිගටම සද්ද යනවා. On and on. She climbed up to the attic. දැන් පඩිපෙළ නැගලා ගියා අටුවට. She climbed up to the attic and saw 3 raccoons jumping around. Raccoon, I am not sure about the Sinhala meaning, but I think all of you have watched Madagascar movie. Remember King Julian? A very funny character. He sings, I like to move it, move it. Remember that song, right? That is King Julian. Remember, he has a very furry tail, a black and white color. Lastra tail ekak thiyena King Julian wa dannawane Madagascar එක, right? They are raccoons. So in that story, in that movie also, you can see that they are really enjoyable people. I mean, enjoyable animals, right? So they look like they were dancing. How many? 3 raccoons jumping around. They look like they were dancing. Can මේ raccoons කියන ඇත්තටම enjoyable කට්ටියක් වෙන්න ඇති. She tried to chase means එලවා දමනවා, පන්නනවා. She tried to chase the raccoons outside, but they hid before she could shoo them away. Shoo කියලා shoo කියලා පන්නලා දාන්නේ, right? Shoo them away. Before she could shoo them away, they hid. පන්නලා දාන කලින් මේගොල්ලෝ හැංගුණා. By the time she got downstairs, remember the attic is up. එයා climb up. උඩට නැගලා ගියේ attic එකට. By the time she got downstairs, the raccoon dance party was back. එලවන්න කලින් හැංගෙනවා. පහළට ආපු ගමන් party එක පටන් ගන්නවා. Amma tried everything to get rid of the raccoons. You can underline get rid and write the meaning මිදෙනවා. මිදෙනවා කියන්නේ වතුර මිදෙනවා කියන එක නෙමෙයි. යම්කිසි පුරුද්දකින් යම්කිසි වැඩකින් අයින් වෙනවා. Everything to get rid of the raccoons. මේ raccoon ලගේ කරදරෙන් මිදෙන්න හැමදේම try කළා. But they wouldn't leave. Every night it was raccoon party time. Amma was very tired. After a few days of no sleep, she thought to herself, if the raccoons can disturb my sleep, I can disturb theirs. Theirs, see, it's the possessive pronoun. Theirs means their sleep. It's the possessive pronoun, right? Raccoons can disturb my sleep. I can disturb their sleep. Then their sleep කියන්න නැතුව theirs කියන possessive pronoun එක ගන්නවා. Check again. If the raccoons can disturb my sleep, I can disturb their sleep. Amma looked for the loudest, noisiest rock music. You know rock music? She found the biggest, most powerful speakers. When the sun came up, that means morning. When the sun came up and all was quiet in the attic, then night time tamai raccoon party එක තියෙන්නේ, morning no party, very quiet. She knew that the raccoons were sleeping. After the party, now they are sleeping. Ava put the music on full blast in the attic. It was so noisy. She wore earplugs and left the music on for 2 hours. උඩ music දාලා පැය දෙකක් තිබ්බා. එයා earplugs ගහගෙන ඉන්නවා. That should do it. මේක තමයි කරන්න ඕන. Thought Ava. She was right. The raccoons couldn't stand the loud music. They left the attic and never returned. Okay, I think you all like this story. I like it very much because when there is a problem, be a problem to that problem. ඔයාට ප්‍රශ්නයක් ආවොත් ඒ ප්‍රශ්නෙට ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්න. කරදරයක් ආවොත් කරදරයට කරදරයක් වෙන කම්ම වැඩ කරන්න. කරදරයට ඔයාට එපා වෙලා කරදරයටම ඔයාව එපා වෙලා දාලා යනවා. ඔයාගේ කරදරේ නැති වෙනවා. Isn't it? In English we say be a problem to the problem. Right? No need to explain much, right? වැඩිපුර විස්තර කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. You understand. Be a problem to the problem. Okay, so let's go to the questions. When someone is troubling you, you trouble him. Don't be a bully. Right? ඔයා මේකෙන් කරදරයට පත් වෙලා දුකින් ඉන්න අඬන කනගාටුවෙන් ඉන්න කෙනා වෙන්න එපා. එයාට දෙන්නේ දුක, එයාට දෙන්නේ කරදරේ, right? Okay, so say whether the following statements are true or false. එහෙම නැත්නම් එයාට කරදරයක්, කේන්තියක්, දුකක් හිතෙන විදිහට ඔයා සතුටින් ඉන්න. එතකොට එයාට ඒක දරා ගන්න බැරි වෙනවා. Right. Ava looked forward to a nice quiet sleep in her big soft bed. Yes. 15. True. Raccoons found the biggest, most powerful. No. Ava climbed down to the attic and saw. It's wrong. You can underline the word down. මේකට T දාලා තියෙනවා නම් underline කරන්න down. Down කියන වචනව දැක්කේ නැතුව ඇති. Ava climbed down to the attic and saw 3 raccoons jumping. The attic is up. Right? So it's wrong. She climbed up, not down. Ava left the attic and never returned. Attic එක දාලා ගිහිල්ලා ආයි කවදාවත් ආවේ නැත්තේ raccoons ලා. So it's also wrong. Left the attic and never returned. Attic එක අටුව නැතට්ටාලේ දාලා ගිහිල්ලා ආයි කවදාවත් ආවේ නැත්තේ raccoons ලා. Where did Ava work? In a car factory. You assemble things in a factory, right? Assemble කරනවා අපි. Car factory, washing machine factories, also all the same. When did Ava play the loudest music? You have to write the clear answer in the morning. In the morning, you cannot write when the sun came up. That is not the correct answer. In the morning. When the sun came up is a baby answer, right? You do not understand really. In the morning. Then it's a very simple thing. What was the noise coming from the attic during the night? Sounds of the raccoons. Double C, sorry. How did Ava get rid of the raccoons? How did Ava? Last paragraph, third line. Ava put the music on full blast in the attic. Ava put the music on full blast in the attic. Last paragraph, third line. How long? How long did Ava play the loudest music? For 2 hours. For 2 hours. It went on and on. So you can write the sound of the raccoons. Sound of the raccoons or the dance of the raccoons. Sound or dance. They left the attic and never returned. Raccoons. They left the attic and never returned. Raccoons. Okay. So remember, be a problem to your problem. If Corona does not let us to go to school, we will do every work what we do in the school at home, right? ඉස්කෝලේදී කරන හැම වැඩක්ම අපි ගෙදරදී ඒ විදිහටම කරනවා. We are not afraid of Corona. Okay, we have 20 minutes. Can you all please take your pupils book, page number 65. Page number 65, activity 9. I remember we did activity 8. Did we do activity 9? Page number 65, Tilan. Page number 65 in the pupils book. Did we do that activity? Activity 5 finish, 6 finish, 7 finish, 8 finish. Did we do 9? Not remember? Yes, teacher. Thank you, Sulaksha. How about 10, activity 10? Page number 67, activity 10. Oh, yes. Really? I don't remember doing activity 10. Okay, activity 11, the poem. No, thank you, Sulaksha. Okay. So let's start with that, children. Page number 68. Page number 68, the poem. Leisure. Okay, before going to the poem, you can mark dictation another 12 words from the list. Sphere, golaya, golaya, okay, golaya name, golaya, like Prithvi golaya. Sphere, gratitude, spark, fume, rust, context, disciple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, stamp. Last one is stamp, mudra, tabanava. Okay. Right. And one more thing, I don't think this is not applicable to you. I am these days taking the names for my new grade 1 class, 2022 grade 1. So it's only for the brothers and sisters of my students, not from outside, right? Not from your uncles or aunties also. Sorry, because this time, I mean next year, I can take only one group, 15 students, no more than that. This year, 2021, I have 2 groups, but we are doing online, so no problem. Next week, I cannot have 2 groups because all my evenings are set. So only one group I take, 15 students, but I think you all do not have small brothers and sisters from grade 1, right? Only if you have your own brother or sister, then you can send me your name and your brother's or sister's name, right? Please don't tell this message to your uncles or aunties, right? Let's wait for them. ක්ලාස් එකේම ළමයින්ගේ නංගි ළමාලිලා 15ක් සෙට් වුණොත් මම එතනින් නවත්තනවා. තව පොඩි ඉඩක් තිබුණොත් නැන්දලා මාමලාට අපි chance එකක් දෙමු. ඒ 15ක පොඩි බැච් එකක් විතරයි මට ගන්න පුළුවන් right. එක ක්ලාස් එකක් විතරයි වෙලාව හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ක්ලාස් එක ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ටයිම් එක ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ටයිම් එක තමයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට දෙන්න තියෙන්නේ. ඒ අරින්න වෙන ටයිම් එකක් නැහැ right. ඒ නිසා ඔයාගම නංගි මල්ලි ඉන්නවා නම් විතරක් මැසේජ් එක දෙන්න. අනිත් අයට පණිවිඩය කියන්න එපා. Right. Okay, so and also we have come to the end of our practice paper set and we cannot buy the books. I think some of you have the books already. So, but I'm still not giving any homework from past paper book, right? First we will do the Western province and then go to the O-level paper. So for these today and next week, maybe I will not give you any homework, right? Because most of you do not have the paper book. Can you raise hand if you have the book already? It's the old book, the blue color one, no new books out. Kavidi got? Okay. One, two, three. Right, it's all right. It's all right. I'm not going to give you any homework today or maybe next week also, right? When the country is open, we can buy that and start our work. Okay, let's go to the poem now. No more talking now, enough talking. Okay, who can read the poem? Who can recite the poem? Someone please volunteer. If not, I have to name. Who likes reciting poems? All right, Tilan, I will listen to you. I am also really tired after whole day online session, right? You know, I am having my literature sessions on Sunday. Of course, we all are tired, but okay, so this is Tilan's message. What will you say? අනේ මිස් දැන් නවත්තමුකෝ අද මැච් එක අම්මා ක්ලාස් එකට ඉන්න කියලා බයිනවා. A distraction. What do you think? Tenuji. It's Tenuji. Okay, sorry. I saw it as Tilan. If it is Tilan, then no problem, but it's Tenuji here. Anyway, yes, both girls and boys love matches, and these days our team is winning some, right? There is a green light for our cricket. So hopefully others no responding. Do you want to continue the class or leave? No answers. Maybe, right. I will give you the chance. Let's stop here then. Right. So thank you very much for, I don't say matches or sports are bad, right? They relax our mind. Even when I was in my O-level class, I was a cricket fan, right? My favorite cricketer was Ramesh Kaluvitharan, the former wicket keeper. It's okay. Sports give us relaxation. So I hope you will enjoy the match and wish Sri Lanka good luck. So goodbye and good night to you all. Bye.
Good night.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye. Good night.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.